Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from SoFi. And he is stopped. At 25, the drive will begin there. Carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Now, faking the give. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A lengthy opening drive. Now it comes to this. It is 3rd down. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
On for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Devontae Sweat on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. Another run here with Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup 10. First down, L.A.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Charger first down. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3. It is second and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
He's got it at the 7. And will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the
They'll run with Mitchell. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he will take it in himself. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? So they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
It is good. Makes the score Chargers 7, Jets 3.
Touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, it's incomplete, and it's second down. Well, the Handoff. Here comes Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
It's a gain of
3rd and 9.
It's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-3 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Pistol here for Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He's got his tight end, Oronde Gadsden the second. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
32 yards.
That is a big play for LA. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, LA. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Chargers 14. Jets 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
And the touchdown here. Dicker out to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the ball.
Oh, he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. Could have depended on the spot, but it looks like he is short. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it back.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
It is 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, New York.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Chargers 14, Jets 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will score. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers are out to a 21-10 lead. After the touchdown, here's Kicker out to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Gonna mark him down just shy of the 40. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to...
And he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards to pick up there. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Black 80. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's a second and 9. Now it's Herbert. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. He's got room to roam. To the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
17. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
59. Set. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will score again. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Chargers 35, Jets 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now, faking the give, going for it all. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Austin McNamara now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. He's going to look not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Set.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jadian Sherwood there to meet him.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, falling the wing. What a throw. He drops it in there. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, L.A. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that block. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. No one open. He'll drive to his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and
First
10.
down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert to throw. On the run to the right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. It's going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Third down and 11.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Now, Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
17 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mitchell will score. Touchdown, LA.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7.
The Jets take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, close to the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started, to pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Hall. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
At the 47-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender spotting his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on fourth down. It does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 14-yard line.
It's
A gain there of 27 yards.
The Chargers first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Now Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's into the end zone yet again. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers stretch things out even further.
49. Jets 17.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jets will get just a bit closer.
Chargers 49. Jets 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Kappa. Go.
Herbert now on first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down up past the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Herbert now on first down. Flush to his right. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And this will be incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Chargers first down.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Exiting the pocket right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers add on to their already sizable lead.
Jets 24.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
For the Chargers.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 that sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Quick throw here is complete. From up and down, just shy of the 40.
87.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Jets.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Set. 380.
On 1st down, Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down.
Built us.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A give to Mitchell. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll go again with Mitchell. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. Forced out left, taking off, and he's in! Justin Herbert, touchdown LA. Going after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers will add 1 more onto their big lead.
63, Jets 24. Kevin Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
If you don't agree, ask the script in your
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.